injury to Joel Berry.
There's a thread. There it is. And it's moved, but the shot's not there. Monk cuts right hard, goes back outside. Willis. That made it compete, and hit. So 10 straight empty trips for Carolina. At this end, Kentucky, going back to the first half, has missed its last 8 from the floor. Briscoe to the baseline. Willis.
And he's like a second.
After grabbing it. Come on.
How about that defense, too?
Every shot that Monk and Fox are taking is heavily contested.
Absolutely. In the right spot. Because if you are a guy that goes without the ball, as both Monk and Jackson do, you're a little step ahead on occasion. Nice drop.
Willis.
How about this kid?
Get Kentucky.
Short.
Now Briscoe waits for Willis to get down the floor.
Great show by Leaf.
That's tough to handle that early drag screen.
Willis. Hawkins. Beat it down low. Abayo to Willis. Fires it. Got it.
Nice inside-out basketball. This is where you get spurts, Jim. Getting down the stance, coming up with the freebies.
How about UCLA shooting 79% in the second half in their -2? Wow. They're down 3 at halftime, down 5 now, shooting 78%.
And the reason is Monk. A good look here for Willis. Yes.
He's got to hit that shot. That shot will be there. They have to try to speed the game up, maybe trap a little bit. And look, there's still time. They got an explosive offensive team. We know they can put up baskets in a hurry, but they got to do it on the defensive end first.
There's that 1-2-1-1 that they like to run, but this is a dynamic team. If you overexpose in the front, they're going to beat you at the rim. They have nursed this clock pretty good in the second half.
Not the matchup UCLA wants.
Briscoe drives in, goes back outside. Jumper, Willis again. The ceiling.
Kentucky's got to go back inside to Bam. Matched up with Nerzer.
Well, they wouldn't let Monk in on that little lapse.
Out to Willis.
That's his game.
Three-pointer.
Setting it up by Fox, though.
And Willis saw that one coming.
Heads up play. Fox doing a little adjusting out there.
Wildcats without a field goal for almost 4 minutes. Couple of free throws. Willis. And he's got the hoop.
Like you were saying about DJ Carlissimo, and he survived.
The NCAA tournament nugget of the day for Mr. Raftery. Willis. Nice side spot.
Nice inside out there.
McDonald, so skilled.
Williams really nice team up front. Nice drive.
Briscoe comes away with it.
This is where he's dangerous in the open court.
So they head to Monk. Kentucky moving it quickly. Briscoe back outside. Fox stumbles for a moment. Willis free for the three. Yes.
Oh, boy, he can really drill it.
I thought we were here watching this team.
I guess we were doing our job.
Yeah, we were.
I was being entertained.
Oh, man.
Tracy and I are checking it out.
We missed out. Open look. This kid. Unbelievable.
This afternoon. We can't get more time on my guy. How about a championship game in front of us, Dickie V? 20,000 here enjoying the action and the passion. That's the game. Rattles out. Follow goes for Willis. You said he's game and Macon answers.
Tell you, Macon shot that so smooth. Good rhythm.
Daryl Macon has been something. He's at double digits. Had himself a nice week. Fox gives it up for Willis. Yes!
Hey, how smart was that?
From Key inside to Taylor and denied by Willis.
Nice defensive play by Kentucky.
Monk trailing. Out to Willis for three. Yes!
They need his free ball, man. There's a guy who was doing a little dance on the sideline, Avery. Oh, man, he was doing a dance. Get him on Dancing with the Stars.
How about this Alabama team? Fighting, scratching, clawing, but Willis nailing a three.
Point for Kentucky over the last couple of weeks. We've discussed it on Super Tuesday. Getting off to good starts. They have struggled early in the course of many of their games down the stretch of the regular season here.
Double-digit deficits early in their last three. Willis, he's always willing from range, and he puts it through. Daring Willis.
Isaiah Briscoe to shoot the lane once again. And you have to understand, Kentucky's going to pressure out. This isn't a secret.
Willis back to Bam, back to Willis. Mike.
Pretty move just then by Davis to figure it out. You work your feet around the offensive glass, and that's really what that was positioning. And a lot of times the air balls are easier for the offensive guys to get a hold of.
Willis, after the pump fake, the spin move, finally. Trosham Moreno, so it's stolen by Derek Willis. Let's check the 5 and the 4. Here's Briscoe, Monk with only 2 points so far. Willis for 3, yes. And
M right now.
actually, he started in that game 2 months ago. Hasn't played in the last, did not play in the last game, number 12.
And Hampton with the 4 fouls.
Yeah. Hampton's on the bench with 4. Derek Willis. Monk. 2 for 10. Offensive board, Kentucky.
Yeah, now the interesting part to me with this game, Vern, is that on average this year, Kentucky's offense, they usually get a shot up right about within 14 seconds of the shot clock expiring. Now they have to learn a little bit how to play and take their time, and the shot clock keeps winding down on them a little bit.
How about that?
Yep, get a little.
Willis, 3-ball, yes!
Kentucky runs come their way.
Robinson with a pull-up, that rims out. Willis with the rebound.
Yeah, this is where I'd be careful right now with this possession. Just a little shift of momentum if they score here.
Willis, good three-point shooter.
Yep, fans are off there.
With 47 on North Carolina. Bad turnover there, and he just lost it.
There's the big guy running it.
Into a bit of a tough spot. The wins haven't been there regardless, but we wonder what the future of this program is. Whether it's Kim Anderson going forward or not, a lot of young guys on this Missouri team that have some talent, as Willis hits.
What good help defense.
Tough step back Geist way off target, and Adebayo snares his 14th rebound to career high. Fox for Willis. Might be a dagger.
How about the defense on team, the three-point shot?
No, not at all. It's going to a little half-court trap right here. They're going to fall back into the zone. Nope, they're going man-to-man.
Neither team shooting the lights out here in the early going at Stegman Coliseum. Fox denied. And the shot on the way from straight on and knocked in.
That's a nice pass. Oh, you got to convert that. You got to convert that.
Edwards could not get it done.
They got a little bit of lackadaisical going to the goal. It's wide open. You got to finish that, baby. Flush it.
Willis blew right by Edwards and laid it in.
Likes this time. Oh, good ball movement. Good ball movement.
No, Willis, big rebound up and in.
I'll tell you what.
Into the post, Schofield gets it out there. And off the mark that time was Bowden.
I think those were the type of shots that Kentucky would feel really comfortable with Tennessee living with.
Willis puts it. Phillips a little short there.
Kentucky's defense has been great, though, because outside of a couple of possessions, they have forced Tennessee to settle for perimeter jump shots, which is exactly what you'd want if you're Kentucky. What you want for Tennessee is Alexander to catch the ball.
May have 3 more baskets if he did cleanly so far in this first half. Willis again.
And then have kicked it out for wide open shooters.
That time Hubs couldn't connect. Willis again. Why not?
Overthinking, and you're thinking about, should I take the shot or should I not take that shot? Don't take the shot. You can't think.
Hawkins, Willis.
Kentucky's been driving with a purpose in this game, Tess.
Slapped away, stolen. Fox on the run. Leaves it for Willis. How about it? Of course, played in the NFL. Won a Super Bowl with Seattle. O'Brien Schofield.
That is outstanding ball movement.
Look at the, I guess they can count, huh? They are aware. A little stretch of the D again. Once again, that foul line has been vulnerable. When Briscoe gets in there, he just decimates. He's the point guard right now with Hawkins on the floor.
Briscoe guarded by Collins. Shot clock down at 9. This is Willis. Puts it on the deck. Spinning shot. Got it.
If you jam them up, too.
Kentucky at the moment in a tie for second place with South Carolina. Florida getting the win earlier today, now at 10-2. This is Briscoe in a second half he's at. Fox.
Press screen.
Willis from deep. Dagger.
Performance offensively by Malik Monk. Lob inside. And well read by Willis to tip it away, force the turnover. Willis runs the floor and gets the layup at the other end.
Again, that time he didn't hesitate, but he's off the front of the iron. Briscoe, great offensive rebound. Gives it back to Monk. The crowd loved that. Hawkins, here he comes again. Bingo!
Willis in the air, a little step back jumper, short. Jackson's had some good looks.
Well, you have to give Derek Willis some credit because he made him pull up for a jump shot. They're not letting him get all the way to the rim.
And this is what Willis can do. He can hurt you from beyond the arc. This during the conference schedule, that you'd like to see conference play start a little bit earlier and have some big out-of-conference games in January, February.
I think it's the smartest thing to do and the best thing to do for college basketball is to move some of the marquee non-conference events into January and February, where the audience is, and quit trying to believe that we can make the audience move to November, December. So what? It goes in. And they look like they're going triangle and 2 right now. That's a triangle and 2 with Graham on Monk and Mason on De'Aaron Fox. And here's the guy that can take advantage of it.
Willis gets the bounce. His third 3 of the game.
Such a young player. He's just 17 years old when he got to Kansas, still a young junior.
Briscoe the kick. Willis. His 4th 3 of the game.
Well, it doesn't take you this. I'm going to take this guy. And he backed off him and just pulled up for a beautiful 3.
And then Graham, Mason, Lucas, you got some tough customers, experienced guys who have been through a lot of big games in their careers.
Now Kentucky's got to answer. This young team that has been struggling, it's struggling against this zone. They've got to answer.
Willis. He's had the answer all night long for the Wildcats.
The way Kansas has battled in this thing, and this 2-3 zone has really been effective. I mean, it has really caused this Kentucky team to stand around, especially Malik Monk. He's not moving at all.
Adebayo finds Willis.
Gabriel's left hand, and he's defending. How about this young man, number 35?
He had to pinpoint pass that over Adebayo's outstretched arm. A little bit of traction here for South Carolina. A couple stops, and what do they get? They get some good action on the offensive end.
Reminiscent of their game Wednesday night against Florida. They were spinning their wheels in the first 7 minutes without a field goal, and then had a great scoring second half. A whole lot to come from behind win. Willis mid-range. At a 14-0 lead, Louisville fought back to make it interesting. It's a 12-0 South Carolina run over the last 3 minutes. Now they'll have Hawkins run the point. Corner 3, Willis. There's an answer. Van Bam Adebayo has the board. Fresh 30 for Kentucky. Willis down the lane. My goodness. Felder with a full head of steam. Right to Monk. Behind the back. Past midcourt. The lob. The finish by Willis. Truly remarkable when you look at the successful run he had at UCLA. Those 3 straight Final Fours. And then goes Coach Cal and what he's been able to
keep coming down. Briscoe's handling the ball.
Good start for Kentucky. 63% from the floor.
Willis drains a 3. Steps out. That's fouls already on the Bulldogs and 1 on Kentucky. And I'm sure Coach Howland will remind Teddy Valentine of that fact. Briscoe sends it back outside. Here's Willis again, and he's nailed 2 3 balls.
A great sight. And it takes a while to get adjusted to that.
Yeah, obviously that was the case here. And it's still 24-21.
He's a 55% free throw shooter, and he just has 3 in a row.
That helped.
When you look at this lineup for Kentucky, this is not a lineup that is often on the floor together.
Willis, though, he has had the answer with the 3 ball.
Use his strengths to find a way to the rim.
Turn it over, and here's Briscoe leading the way. Found the follower with a great pass. And
that's something that is not in short supply for TJ Dunnings.
Hawkins back on the floor for the Cats. Willis is as well, and he hits the
and it's a 1-point game again. This is a very good-looking offense now that Vanderbilt's got it going, and with those 2 stars out. Stayed down.
Though defensively of Moses Kingsley get back. That's what he does best. Rim to rim, he's a great runner.
Willis, 15-footers.
5. That is just a solid body. Does all the little things for Mike Anderson and this team. Defensively, rebounding, makes assists. Doesn't score many. Occasionally will make a play like he just made.
Willis, catch and shoot. Got it.
A smile on Willis's face. A smile. Kentucky's not been able to get steals that many and go the other way quickly.
Willis. This does beat the shot clock. Give the basket to the Hogs. And that one will go down for Cook. And
he's got a lot of stuff to his game. You know, he's just not a catch and shoot guy. He puts it on the floor, moves in and out, releases different angles to get shots off. Has to.
Hannes. Inside. A little too much English on that one. Humphries the rebound. Willis.
Stole that one, won that tournament. The battle for Atlantis. And they are absolutely for real. Briscoe feeding in a lane, and the big fella takes care of it. Talented players to ever have played at Texas A&M, and he's done.
I like that. I did not know he said that, but I'm going to tell you, I like that statement because just watching him going up and down the floor, and you know one thing, he's not going to be a one-and-doner.
Briscoe went airborne, back to Fox. Here's Willis again. Yes.
Ball handling, but you never know.
Cullen Neal to the corner. The 3 won't go for Terrence Davis.
That was a contested 3. I'm not sure that was the right shot. He might want to shot fake and drive on some of these.
Fox with the setup. And
turnover. You know, some bad offensive possessions. You know, Ole Miss is much better than they have shown in this game, but you got to give all the credit to Kentucky. This is a team that has a.
Briscoe's jumper a little too strong. Offensive rebound, and the putback goes for Derek Willis.
Where the high pick and roll has been a problem thus far for Kentucky. They are getting picked off and not calling that screen out.
Fox, nice look to Willis, and that'll snap a long scoreless drought of better than 4 minutes. Hawkins the kick, Willis the 3. Got it.
Well, that was a mistake by Johnson. You have got to make Willis.
Good job in the gym, though. God.
It's fun to watch practice.
It's amazing because he gets such good plays. People, that's his shot right there.
That is.
Nice play, nice find by.
That clearly is one of their weaknesses. But you look at the way they play and the amount of pressure they put on you. To me, what's most important is their tempo. Are they running into things? Are they able to get to the paint? That can set up clean looks just like that, right? Getting to the paint sets up.
I think if John Calipari's looking for energy from his team early in the game, he's gotten that in the first 3 minutes.
No question, especially on the defensive end.
Willis, short corner, rattles one hole.
It's a remarkable resemblance.
Bam Adebayo has a vertical of 39.5 inches and a wingspan of 7'1.5". I think the vertical is something that surprises folks when they see him for the first time because he can get up and he can get up quick. Willis splashes in.
7 of Kentucky's 9 turnovers came in the first 4 minutes of this one.
This Valpo team is trying to run their offense, but Kentucky is disrupting their offense. So right now they have to find the right player to get the ball to, but also take their time.
A 30-win team last year, but replacing the point guard and one of the nation's best shot blockers. It's a different team and a new coach now with Matt Loddick after Bryce Drew went on to Vanderbilt. Willis harassed by Peters, still threw it in. To De'Aaron Fox, he'll push. And Willis tips it in.
Well, they get second chance opportunities by
third personal foul. What can Kentucky accomplish over the last 14 minutes of this one?
Well, you want to work on your offensive execution in the half court because we know how good they are in transition. But when you play against the better teams, like you said, Louisville, North Carolina, Kansas, Texas A&M, those teams are able to guard. You have to be able to execute in the half court.
Peters goes down and he's holding his right leg.
He's an intelligent player and he wants to lead his team to the NCAA tournament and not get upset by Green Bay.
Jaume Sorolla picks up the foul. Derek Willis throws in a triple. He's got a dozen now.
A guy named Bob something.
Pretty good run.
Sure Coach Knight is watching.
Yeah, it's his former star. Great relationship those two have. Steve was talking about it yesterday. Pretty good shooter. Willis can't leave him alone. Wells being dragged away.
Nice. Wow, what a crossover.
Wow, a little.
De'Aaron had only the second triple-double in Kentucky basketball history. Willis with the offensive rebound and the putback. And that'll help their cause.
The ball like is there. This one should swish because you got a break on that one. No.
Oh, rattled out. Kentucky's got to hustle. Down to 10 seconds. Willis for three.
Got it.
Got it. No timeouts, though.
They still make videos.
Hawkins to put it in.
Little zone here. Look for Kentucky to get in the middle and then kick it out or up.
From the corner, Willis. Yep, he knocks in the three.
Johnny, there's one where, okay, the guy's good enough to shoot, and then there's the third kind is don't shoot. You don't get to shoot. You know what I mean?
Willis, so he's found by Bam Adebayo.
It's like every time he shoots, I don't care the shot. Three, whatever, he's going to make. He just looks like he's going to make.
So looking up, Willis with a nice catch and stuff. And March rolls along. And they'll be rolling. You got to think, look at this with a big fellow. Willis handling the ball all the way through to lay it in.
Somebody's got
Humphreys is checked in for him. And how about Willis with a block?
I'm sure that's making him happy early in the game. We'll have some of his comments throughout the afternoon today as he is wearing the mic for an SEC Wired game today. Cleveland State coming in after a loss to UT Martin.
Excuse me, Dan. You mentioned Briscoe not in the lineup, but I really don't miss a beat. Dominic Hawkins, a senior, one of the 3 seniors, and one of the others.
But last year was probably one of his toughest seasons. He's had to battle through some grad transfers, some guys that certainly he was counting on. Last year had a tough time putting the ball in the basket. Speaking of, here's Willis.
Done well. Has been rebounding. They've been out-rebounded by 3 boards a game in the early going.
Out-rebounded against Michigan State. I think more concerning with the 13 offensive rebounds for a team as long and as big as Kentucky is.
Willis knocks it down.
To touch the basketball every time down the floor because of his ability to be able to move without the basketball. He's great off the bounce as well.
Boy, a little rumble goes through the crowd here at Rupp Arena on the three-pointer to tie this one up at 16. Briscoe trying to shred the D. Here's Willis from the corner. Yes.
The same points of emphasis in men's college basketball. Freedom of movement, post play. There's some contact in the post. Nice finish by Willis. Command of this team Tyler Willis was.
Charles trying to bounce underneath, and that one rolls away back to the Cats. They want to attack. Monk quick to the baseline. Willis trying to back in to turn around. That rolls in. Very nice touch. Knocks it down. Nice mid-range game for the junior from Kennedale, Texas. Willis on the attack. Quick move and another whistle, and he'll go to the line. Just got it off in time.
Well, I'll tell you, they call this guy the glue for their team. He's had a couple of big buckets.
Fox calling out the play. Second half here on opening night. Over the top and another quick strike. No whistle. And now they force the turnover. Here's Briscoe again. The sophomore out of Newark, New Jersey. Willis. Yes!